Welcome back to LinkDandyParanormal. This video is a special treat. It includes Charlie, Sophia, Paul, Kim, and Link all doing half-hour alone sessions in the house. In this video, intelligent voices are heard responding to questions being asked. This was heard on the live stream and is defined by two separate audio systems. One is recorded in mono and one is recorded in stereo. This is a first for me and possibly a first for you, and you will witness it here on LinkDandyParanormal. Thank you for tuning in and stay spooky.
Very clearly right here. Can I have the tripod? Oh, God, you're so rough with everything. You gotta slam everything. Jeez. Oh, that's too bright. But that's all right. Can you hold this, please? Right. And the screw is tightens it.
Wrong screw.
It tightens it. It's already over tightened. You can't tighten it anymore.
So then you just have to use the legs when you want to go bent over. Will this thing last for 30 minutes without dying? Or, 3 hours without dying?
It should. You got a full charge. Lasted 10 hours last night.
And you're going to be always do. So if I go to YouTube.
Already streaming.
Right. So if I go to YouTube, it's all ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this just your face or is your whole body and everything to get the
It's all going to be in my face.
Oh, you don't want your body, huh?
Or how are you going to do it? And I'm going to be this big on a screen if you move it way back there.
Destination Fear is no problem getting the whole body in.
They aren't using cell phones. Actually, you have to be set up before you get set up.
I gotta take my shirt off. God damn, is it hot? Every 5 minutes the air stops. It can't even run. It's always some kind of fucking delay. Oh, we have to turn it off because it's too noisy. Oh, we have to turn it off because the power goes off. Oh, this is LinkDandyParanormal. I am having a very hard time watching this replay, uploading this, wondering how it was that we both weren't buried on the property during this trip. Sensor running. You don't have your blindfolds on.
That's recording.
What's the recorder down below? Well, how come I brought two or whatever?
I don't know why you brought two. I brought the one that I wanted. You must have picked another one up because you wanted to bring it up.
Do you have to?
And
you do now, huh?
Yeah.
After your boy delivered. Are you going to talk?
Probably.
To your spooks? And ask the bitch what she wants?
Wow, that is dark.
All right. Let me see.
Make sure you lock this so it doesn't keep tightening up on me.
So it doesn't do what to you?
So it doesn't continue to tighten up on my wrist. Get it nice and tight and then lock it if you know how. Oh my God.
What?
I'm just wondering if you've ever done this before.
I can do what we do in prison, but
Punches? Ow, Jesus.
Oh,
God almighty Christ. Just ripped my fucking wrist off.
You're lucky that I'm being nice to you.
Just so one thing, you don't put the handcuff around me and the arm of the chair. You put one end of the handcuff around me and the other end around the chair.
It's not long enough.
Well, yeah, you put it right over here. Like I'm locked in a chair. I'm not going anywhere. All you had to do was put. Jesus Christ.
How do you want me to do things?
When they handcuff people to a chair, they put this one on their arm and the other one on the chair.
We can do that.
But we're already.
Means you
this
gotta
is already
put it
there.
in.
I'm fine now. I'm already fine.
Okay, so then this one should go.
You can do it as you're doing it that way. Yeah, that will fit. Ooh,
M&M's.
ooh, that's cool. Pull my face down. Jesus Christ, just pull it down like a normal person. Everything's aggressive.
Yourself.
Fucking slam recorders on the table.
The lights are flashing here.
What lights?
Room lights.
Oh, they're probably pissed off because we're arguing again. We're ready.
So
I'm already recording.
I'm gonna come over here and shut this off and walk away. I'm gonna turn
the fan. Yeah.
Turn the fan off, and this will all be redone. It won't be from now. Cell phone to start with the 30 minutes. My other cell phone, of which I have in my possession right now. All right, I don't have my whatchamacallit, clock, stopwatch. I'm going to start you at 30.
Go to 35, just so we can get it started.
8 hours, no, 0 hours. I'm going to say 0 hours, 31 minutes start. It's counting down right now. I have to get my shirt to get out of here.
I walk too hard because if this camera moves, I'm not going to know it.
And there's the fan down here, but that's...
That fan's fine. Get out of here.
All right.
Are you? Everybody's outside. Have fun.
I'll come up when it's 30.
Okay. All right, everybody. This is not an Estes. This is not an Estes. I'm just up here with my friend in the closet. I am handcuffed. I know you can't see my hands, but I'm handcuffed to a chair. We're closed mostly. There is a light on, of course, so you can see me. And the camera, or the closet is straight ahead of me to my left. Not to my left, but over there on the left. And I'm going alone. I'm up here after 3 days of interaction with my buddy. A lot of activity, and that very normal, at least for me. But I would like to, whoever resides here, to come out and take a look for you. I can't get away from the chair. I can't move. I mean, I can move my head, my legs. I'm incapacitated. I'm blindfolded. And it's time for you to tell me what you want. I have 30 minutes for you to decide if you want to talk to me or not. This is the fourth day of a 5-day. I'm not going to call it an investigation. It's been more. more comedic craziness than anything. But we have done a few things and have gotten absolutely very, very, very little that we could that could be suggested to be anything but normal. If nothing happens during this 30 minutes, but that's the way it's been going. I had a discussion, sort of, to speak. Who's supposed to be somebody that told me the reason why, actually, two people here said this today with an opinion, but somebody else in the community is supposed to be somebody, suggested that whoever this idiot is, who is so aggressive, sometimes doesn't bump heads with me because we're too aggressive to one another, and like I can do any harm to him. Door opening, and there's only 3 doors in the whole damn house. Maybe somebody went to the bathroom. There's walking in the house. You can hear it. I know my camera's picking up. I'm just going to sit back and relax because I don't think it's anything but somebody who doesn't know the rule. Nobody's supposed to come in during anybody's one challenge that's going on tonight. Yet, and I can't recognize what door that was. I guess it would be the bathroom door because Dan had it fixed. It didn't usually close tightly. Slightly closed, and it latches and it stays closed. Okay, I'm okay. All right. I don't believe it's anybody fooling around. Well, they wouldn't fool around. There's 6 here, all wanting to do things right. I feel you have that when you're blindfolded and you walk toward a wall, you sense here. But it's because I am blindfolded. I don't understand the door closing. I don't understand the footsteps, and they're very close. They're not upstairs. I don't think they're upstairs. I think they're downstairs by the bathroom. I don't know. You want me to recite the alphabet or count to 100? And what the hell is on my leg? I can feel it, but I can't reach it. Oh, shit. If anybody sees anything on the screen behind this red aura behind me, point it out, can make a comment. Don't warn me. I'm not going to hear you or see you. Went to bed at 4 and up just before 9. And that's just because of tomfoolery. We weren't getting, any production type material done. Wasn't anything really accomplished. I really wish I couldn't hear that damn fan wherever downstairs that it is. Not very loud, but it is annoying. Sounds like a bee flying in circles 2 rooms away. They're watching me outside. I assume they're watching me. So I'll ask them, if somebody came into the house to go to the bathroom, could you clap loud just one time? I don't know if that was a clap or somebody farted. I'll say it again. If can direct Charlie, he's got big, fat, beefy hands. If you could direct Charlie to the front of the house so I can hear him, do it now. Well, you're not paying attention, or nobody came into the house. And because I need to know, not that it makes a difference, not that it has any, from what I'm feeling, 22 minutes, it feels like about. If anybody came into the house to go potty, clap loud once toward the front of the house so I hear you. Clap twice if nobody came in. Okay, there's not a delay that long. I didn't hear a clap either way. I don't even know if I'm streaming. I could be just sitting here talking to a goddamn camera and a stand. Okay, I don't like what I'm hearing. Unless you're telling me with the clippity clap, 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 there was somebody here. If you're watching, if Kim, Charlie, Link, Sophia, Nancy, Kelly, whoever's here is watching, I'm not alone right now. Just keep your eyes on the camera. I'm not alone. There's somebody here with me and it doesn't feel good. Right here to my left. Coming in. Get the fuck away from me. Get away from me. I'm serious. Okay, go. Go. I think I'm going to need assistance. I need assistance. Get in here. Get in here. Holy Jesus Christ. Wait! Motherfucker. Wait, get in here! Get in here! I'll break my fuck.
Okay, what do you need?
Who's here with me?
Link.
Who was here with me
Link.
before that? Before that,
Nobody was up.
there was somebody up here.
Nobody was up.
Somebody was touching my arm and my leg.
Okay, let me look
They were
around.
walking. They were walking right here,
Let me look around.
right next to me. They stopped on the floor when they came up.
Okay, I'm
I
right
know
here.
the video got
I'm
it.
here.
It was recorded.
Okay, I'm I'm here.
I know I got your shirt.
Junior was in the kitchen getting pizza and went right out when I came in.
Okay, that's fine.
But he wasn't up here.
Something came up the stairs slowly. I heard it. I'm sure the recording got it. It was very loud. This recorder is as sensitive as any recorder can be.
Do you want me to check the closet?
No. But if you, oh man.
Well, I can do that.
This is the first time, Link.
We're only at 20 minutes.
First time that something has
Said hello?
No, challenge me that bad. I know it. I'm gonna like this. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this on my arm right here.
All right.
I fucking broke my wrist trying to get out of this.
Shit. Let me check the room behind you.
No, if there's something here, it's here. That's fine. I'll deal with it. I have to have more minutes.
Yeah. Well,
holy fuck! I feel like a fucking idiot.
Well,
it was here. Oh my god! I felt it. I mean, I know it's that thing.
I'm gonna go in here, so if I get attacked, you can't help me.
Wow, that was a solid fucking.
There's a pillow in here. There was nobody upstairs. And I know.
You know the tackety boots?
Yeah.
Forget it. How about ballerina slippers? Really, really quiet, like a slithering snake.
Wow.
Just. And I thought you were. I honestly thought you were playing with me.
No,
I know it wasn't. I know
we're trying to queue up our screens so that we can watch.
I don't think anybody heard my first.
I heard you yell real loud.
That's fine, but 5 minutes prior to 4 minutes prior to, I don't think anybody heard me on the screen down there that there was somebody here.
No, but because you're cutting out.
Oh,
we're not getting very much.
I can understand why. It's here. He's here, and I'll
that's good because we want to communicate.
I don't, not the way he wants to. Why would you touch me on my arm and my leg? And then I felt like right after that it was going to be something worse. A lot worse.
I'll be in earshot. So,
all right.
And the lowest room is.
And I know you're not going to bullshit me, and you're not going to fake nothing. I know that. We've seen enough of that.
Slam the house door.
Okay. He's still here. Still here. He closed the door. He's still here. What do you want? Oh my God, do you hear this? Okay, shut up. So you know what? You did it again. You did it again, and I've been asking you for 3 days, 4 days. I've been asking you to interact with me, to communicate with me, to tell me what you want. But no, you want to wait until I'm incapacitated, which this is stupid. Okay, it's fine. It's stupid. And then I'm going to go bother him. Why don't you bother me when I'm wide awake with my eyes open and I'm looking at you and I'd like to see you? You aren't any more miserable than I am. Why did you do that? Why did you come in? Why did you slither in, if I can use that word? I mean, my hearing, okay, first of all, your hearing, your senses of smell, taste. When your eyesight's gone, they're heightened, and vice versa if something else is removed. I heard something as plain as day. As plain as day coming up the stairs. I'm right here. You're just in earshot from me. Why'd you touch my leg and my arm? And you touched my arm aggressively. I pulled away. It wasn't a bug, because it was like almost like how the handcuff feels. It's pinching me. Like you took my skin and kind of pinched it, but you didn't. What do you want? Can't we communicate? Can't we, tell each other what? I don't want anything myself, personally. There's nothing here I want. Except what Alex Sanders told me. You want answers. I don't have them. How the hell am I supposed to give you answers? Why are you in front of me? Why don't you come here? Stand. I can't see where my camera is, but why don't you come between us so they can see you? Just somehow, if you can, out of the goodness of your heart, if you have one, put your hand between the camera and me. Make a motion, a move. I don't know what can I ask you to do? Just communicate with me, and I can give you the answers you need if I was supposed to, but I don't know where I'm going to find them. I researched the house, the land, the family, the different families that lived here, families that nobody knows yet, other than me and a couple other than me and the family themselves. I mean, nobody else knows, not even Link. Nobody knows something I thought about a family. But until I research it, I ain't going to say nothing. What? Are you in Mary's room? You're in Mary's room. Who's here? I'm pointing with my head here. I don't remember exactly where I'm set up. I know Mary's door is right behind me. So I'm 1, 2, maybe 4 feet from the bed. 5? Shit, I can't think. 3 feet? 5? Why do I sense somebody here? Wherever you are, here. Are you here? And then something behind me. I don't know. If you're behind me, whisper in my ear how much you love me. And I could be Esco, and I can't reach it, so I can't push the door open and then go, ooh, ooh. What do you want? What do you want? All this time I come up here, it's a beautiful place. I love the land. I love the pond. I don't really love the house. It's nice. It's okay. It's all right. But what do you want? Why would you be here? Why would you hang out here? There's so many. I mean, the countryside is beautiful, but is there a nicer place to go? Or are all the spirits that are here now, are you all being conjured up by people with their stupid, I won't say Ouija boards, because I don't believe you can contact a gnat or a Chinese paper manufacturer with a Ouija board. It's a piece of cardboard. You got a plastic plastic to run around. Oh, there's a A, there's a G, there's a Q, there's an M. Oh boy. That don't work. I should have turned on my spirit talker so I could say, I'm behind you. The devil's here. Why don't you tell me I need some new tires on the back of the car? Why don't you tell me I need to buy silverware because I forgot and lost 3 spoons? What? Say it loud like you did when you said come here. Come on, do it. Do it. Jesus. 51 years for what? To look like an asshole with a blindfold on, talking to a camera I can't even see. Oh, we're going to be at the Dandy House. I'm going to make you scared. Everybody says that you're leaving me alone because I'm taunting you. And I want you to come out, but you are going to come out because I want you to come out. I just want to talk to you. That's all. That's it. Just communicate. I don't need. Feels like talking to a total asshole jerk who doesn't just, well, I can be good enough for a minute. I'll have a conversation. We're going to tell you how pissed off I am at you or whatever. You should be able to say that to me, but no, you sit around in the closet or you sit around up here or whatever you do. Wait until I'm off guard and then go, come here. Fuck you. Does that sound like you're come here? Fuck you. And you bring your friendly flies around to roam around the house all day, 20 below zero, and there's flies in the house, all over the house. You're manufacturing flies in the walls to eat your dead bodies or whatever, your ghouls and These handcuffs must weigh 6 pounds. They're just on my wrist and hanging below on the arms here. My God, they're heavy. They're not tight. They're just heavy. Went to bed at 4 o'clock last night. Didn't get much sleep. Then we had to deal with the power being off for 6 hours or 5 hours, whatever it was. No cell service at all. Digital, Wi-Fi or data. Couldn't make a phone call anywhere, even when you get down to where there is service. Everything was screwed up. Verizon was screwed up. At least up here it was. And then they said, oh, he ended the rain. We get all why don't you talk to me? You dumb son of a bitch. I'm not going to talk to you. You swear at me. God, look at this. I'm vulnerable. I'm sitting here in front of you. You touch my leg. You touch my arm. You slither up the stairs. At least that's what it sounded like. And I don't think Junior, okay, the link said Junior came into the kitchen, which he should have goddamn done. He could have waited an hour for 20 minutes for a piece of pizza. But did you just giggle? Did you just giggle? Oh, no, you haven't. I'm not going to tell you yes or no. Did you just giggle? You're still here. You're still right here. You're still, well, in front of me over there. You're still back there in the red cavern. We're going to go in the red room. Red. Ooh, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. Johnny, you can't see my hand. I don't think you can see my hand. No, Mrs. What the hell is her name? No, Mrs. Torres. Johnny, you're gone. You're coming up again? Somebody else coming up again? All right, I've been up here 32 minutes. I want a cigarette. I can hear them talking. I can hear music. I can hear all kinds of shit down there. They're contaminating the recording. This digital recorder is super, super, super sensitive. I just for a second I tried it. I put it on the back of my old chair I used to sit on, which is over in the far corner of the living room. I went in the kitchen, stood by the table, and I said, "It fucking hurt me." You're talking 16 feet, 20 feet, 18 feet. And I said it that way. And it hurt me. So I'm sure it's picking them up talking outside and playing music and slapping each other with the what do you call it they're playing with. Are you watching me? If you are, come get me. I want a cigarette and drink some water. This is the opportune time. I'm alone in your lair, in your den, in your home, in your docile. And docile. Come on. Looky. You know what? I feel like an idiot doing this. I got a blindfold on, I'm handcuffed, and I'm talking to, I don't know, Betty Davis for all I know. They aren't paying attention. They're not good teammates. They're not paying attention. Now it's been almost 3 minutes. I said, get in here. I want a cigarette. And they're still out there dicking around. Charlie's yapping away. I can hear him down there. I would stand up, but I'm afraid I'd knock the table over and the tripod and the phone and the recorder. I might as well. I mean, I gotta get the, they're not paying attention. Am I still recording wherever my phone is? I hear Link talking, I hear Charlie talking. I hear somebody else talking too. I should have brought my air horn up there and blew it when I was ready. Because they can't fucking tell time. Link can't tell time. I'm supposed to go live at 6 o'clock. I'm calling until 2 minutes too. Hello? I'm telling you. You know, somebody's finally waking up. Okay. Oh my God. He's gonna have to wait. We're supposed to go live at 6 o'clock. Are you, why are you so many minutes behind? You're gonna be echoing and triple echoing and everything.
I'm not behind.
What are you not then?
We're at 30 minutes.
Your video on your goddamn phone is so far behind, you're going to have a triple echo and it's going to sound like crap live.
That's why I just turned it down.
Oh. God. I almost broke my freaking wrist.
Sorry to hear that. Oopsie daisy. Sorry about that, prisoner.
These handcuffs are heavy. Well, we had a regulation handcuffs with the security company. I don't remember weighing 7 pounds a piece. God damn! I just realized that hit me in the shin. Well, that ain't off.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, now she's going to tie me down.
That's right. Here?
I think in Beth's, Laura's room.
You were going in there?
I think, but I don't know how.
Well, we can't think you should already have had your next plan going.
I don't know how to handcuff me over there, so I think she's just going to go to my back. I don't suppose we can use your camera and your sound system.
That's going to be the best way to do it. Instead of dicking around with stuff that's going to pop off every 5 seconds. Okay. He didn't have that. I mean, there was probably 3 inches, well, at least 2 inches of 2 inches of room between the cuff and my wrist, and I still.
All right, I'll move the table away for you so you can get out.
I gotta,
Unless,
where are my glasses?
right here, unless I'm gonna just set that table right over there.
Okay, but don't wiggle it because those legs don't.
Yes, I know. The legs don't wiggle when I just do this. Like I was born yesterday. No, it wasn't.
I shot 37 minutes, so what is the reporter time?
Okay, you gonna tie me up in Beth's,
I got a suggestion.
floor, what? Yes.
I got a
You know how you
suggestion.
keep wanting to do the basement,
Yeah,
but you say it's so muddy? Why don't you
Yes.
sit on the steps? I mean, you're in the basement, you shut the door.
Put a camera down there.
I guess.
It's gonna be pretty hard to put him sitting on the steps and having a
I
camera.
forgot about the cameras.
No from a fucking
Well,
floor.
maybe we could turn it up.
That,
I forgot about
that
the cameras.
tripod, the legs curl around
Right
stuff.
there,
Yeah, but where are you gonna put it?
behind you.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Wait,
where,
it just said the basement. Make up somebody's mind.
I don't-
No, no,
it was the last
No,
one.
Charlie's saying the basement, and I'm saying, where would we put the tripod?
I don't know.
All right, well, we'll just do here. I'll do Mike's room,
You want?
and then you pick where you want, and then you sit with me and watch what we're doing.
Where do you want me?
Well, come in here and we'll figure out.
You want that?
Yeah.
In more.
Well, it's hot in there, but yeah, I'll take it.
The first time you kept cutting out over and over.
I'm telling you, and I'm not no Yasko. I heard, okay, if you say Junior came in the kitchen, that's fine.
Yeah, but he didn't come up here.
I know he did.
Right.
I heard him go out. But then right after he went out, I heard someone come up the stairs very quietly, very quietly.
Wow.
I mean, so I thought, okay, you're gonna fucking play the trick on the first person.
Right, I heard you saying that.
And then I even said in my head, they wouldn't do that. I
Right,
heard the walking up the step, like what,
like tiptoeing?
and I only heard one step loud enough, but it was down a ways because then I heard two other steps, and then I got this. And I sure as fuck thought it was gonna be him. And then I got this. Oh my God.
Yeah, no,
It's long enough, and I said, what did I say at that point? Because I was already freaked the fuck out.
I think you were mad.
Yeah, you were getting,
Yeah.
Thought
I
people
was
were
mad.
messing
and then,
around.
then we did, everybody was quiet. Everybody was sitting in the driveway as quiet as a church mouse. And we moved over closer because when you yelled, and it cut out at that time, so we were monitoring, we didn't know at first. So we moved over down so we could hear from the
I heard it sounded like I heard Junior right here yell at me.
No, everybody was quiet in the driveway.
Nobody yelled up to me.
So I can't
I
wait for
did,
that.
yeah, because I said he's coming.
There was a male, and this bitch is gonna pick it up.
Okay, I did say he's coming, we're coming.
Yeah, she hollered up to it, but I didn't think you would hear her do that.
Well, I when I was yelling, I don't remember exactly what point, but somebody, it sounded like a male yelled at me.
Yeah. Right, somebody was harassing you then. I wish I could, yeah, but
No, you didn't do it.
okay.
Okay,
I just, behind my back. You know, behind my
I'd like to give you on your back.
back. I got the handcuffs in there. I got the,
God, you're perfect too. I see where you're gonna sit.
yeah, can you put the recorder right under there where you had yours?
Yeah,
Where you
I'm
had
just not stopping here.
Okay.
You got him too.
Don't knock that.
What?
You got him too.
I got who too?
What about
I'm just worried about not having any light.
handcuffing yourself to the
Any light?
the pram? What if we handcuff you to the pram?
With my butt in the air. Okay, I like that.
Did you say any light? Oh, you mean on your
Yes, I
eyes?
could see you. I'm worried about not being able to see me in here because
Do we want
without,
to leave? What if we leave this light on? So
You
we
have to have
access
that light
the
on.
stairs?
maybe I'll bring that red one over just to add for ambience.
Okay, and then
And that's
then we
enough
can-
light to get
then we'll
some light
handcuff
on
you to
there.
the pram.
The what? Yeah, sure. That's it. I like that. To the,
Let me see.
Yeah,
the kid's toy. There's nothing else to tie me.
And when, after Lakes gets started, we're gonna figure out the next thing so we can go right to it.
I'm gonna do Mike's room.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chuck wants to do one.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna do Mike's room next.
Where does Chucky want?
Well, I'll talk to him about that when we're out
Oh,
there.
Jesus, I almost went down.
Okay, so I got this blindfolds on.
Well, you can't put it on you until you.
I mean, I have my blindfolds. Where are the
Paul, you gonna get him or you want me to?
Oh, you're gonna have to come in and do me.
Where's that?
Behind me.
Why are you always asking me to do you?
You
know I won't. I'm not.
I prefer her
All right, I prefer her too.
because she can get around easier than you. It is so hot in here.
Stop at the hot. Deal with it. Every time you're in this house, it's hot. You could be down to 17 degrees with icicles on your weenus,
Which, like, where
and you
you
would still be too
Which
hot.
leg do you want? I can't even do it. Like, I got my ass in the damn.
I guess you're just gonna go around that and then
Just your back.
You want both around here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold this so it doesn't.
I just hope the camera can see this because the camera.
I'll fix it. Just still be rolling around and.
Well, I don't know if we're on.
Where do we got keys? You got keys?
In my pocket, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to grab down where my balls are and get them. But if you've arrested people before, it's nothing you ever felt before.
I've been arrested before, but I never did it before.
Oh,
He's on camera really good,
You
right?
should have took the keys out first.
yeah, but they can't see.
We don't need to see your goddamn hands. We know you're handcuffed. We don't make
Okay.
shit up and lie. That's why I'm holding it so it
Okay.
don't fall.
There we go.
See
Now you
my
can
pocket on my left side? My left pocket. Just put your hands in there.
All right, I got him.
There might be some change there too, but
I got the keys.
can they see the handcuffs?
Yes, they can see them.
I'll just press the
Okay,
record
you can
button.
see. And can you put a thing down over my eyes?
Yes, I can do that.
And they're gonna see that my ass is in the air. God, 30 minutes in this position in this hot room is gonna be awful.
Well, if we put the,
Fucking hot room.
oh yeah,
I'm in a hot room. I'm in a hot
There's a box
room.
fan over there that if it's moved back far enough, but facing me, it would be nice if it was on. It's just so hot. I'm
You'll
sorry.
make it, Link.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world gets
wait.
hot at one time or another.
I wonder if I got my. Do you have a timer on your clock? Because I
have a
think
timer on my head.
oh,
you have a timer in your asshole. What?
All right, there we go.
Um,
Do you want that laid out over here?
I don't know. Can you, when you look at the thing,
I'll time it.
when you turn the light off above me, can you look at the camera and see if they can still see me?
Of course they can.
Because I don't know if they're
No, they can't see.
okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
they can't see.
And that
But you have the blindfold on, so that's what matters. So
right, but I'm just hoping they can see me.
yeah,
so they're
we
not
got
just looking
you. We got
And a
handcuffs.
fan on medium blowing in this room from the other room is.
I will, and then I'll check to make sure that's not interfering. Oh, the damn stairs, man.
Yes. Anything, because 30 minutes, I'm gonna die. Okay, now if I need somebody like he did, I'm further away from that front window where we could hear him screaming and hollering out that front window. So I don't know.
The phone's not going on, like.
It's not plugged in.
Oh no,
This trip has been a
this has been.
hot, wet disaster. Thank you. Oh, I feel something. Okay.
All right, I'm going down
And you're gonna start 30 when you're out the door.
when I'm out the door, and I have the handcuff keys in my hand.
All right. And they can see me. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. As you guys know, I just was handcuffed to a baby crib, and I am in Laura Dandy's bedroom upstairs at 3830. It's labeled 3830 McMahon Road, but I found out today it's 3874, 3879. I don't know. McMahon Road in Hinsdale, New York. The site of many paranormal experiences for many different families. Some families had to run with their lives, leave all their belongings behind. And the Dandys ended up having to leave because the house tormented them beyond comprehension. And I am here. It is June of 2024, and I am handcuffed in Laura's room. My feet are on the pillow side of the bed. My rear end is in the air, and my face is right next to the window where Junior had the screaming monkeys last fall, in August of 2023. It is hot and humid in here, horrific conditions. It's to bear. We only got about 1/10 of our experiments, investigations done because the conditions were miserable. The power went out, of course. That's not anything you can control, but that just makes it worse. The house is making people angry, and it does this to you if you come here, just so you know. So this is to be expected. Paul just did his, and he was just attacked on his leg, and I think he said on his left arm. So I had to come upstairs to check out the room, make sure he was okay, and then I left. I went to go back downstairs again and go outside where everybody's waiting. It's very dark outside, but we're all being quiet outside the front of the house. It is Friday night, and here we go. I'm LinkDandyParanormal, of course, with Junior on this trip to New York. As I have asked you 1,000 times, why do you want me at this residence? I want to know what you want with me here. I wish I had a spirit talker or necrophonic so I could hear something instead of you communicating with slapping me. But if that's the way it has to be, then oh well. Last night you didn't let me sleep in here until the break of dawn. I've been exhausted all day. What do you want with me here? Why do you want me to come to this residence? If you speak loud enough into that little black piece of equipment on the table to my left, where that camera is and the tripod, if you speak into it, we will be able to hear you when we play it back, if there's anything that you need. Normally, when I come here and I'm doing in necrophonic or a spirit talker in the basement, I usually get responses where people are laughing and screaming and hooting and hollering and having a good time. And if that's what I'm here for, I don't mean to insult you, but it's not that good of a time. I mean, oh, you're coming closer to me. I heard the floor. What do you want? What do you want with me here? Are you going to scream at me like you did Paul? Because I can feel you right next to me. Are you going to scream at me? Because I want you to say it loud enough so that they can see you on camera and hear it on camera. What do you want with me? I heard you walking to the left of me. Are you to my right now? Or are you above me? Are you in front of me? Hovering around like the entities did with the dandies? In this window, in that window, then they're in the room, then they're outside, then they're up their ass, then they're in the attic, then they're outside, then they're in the pump house. You have ants in your pants, you can't sit still? You made Father Al do the cross when he pulls up What do you want me here for? Is there a relative of mine that wants to tell me that they love me? Because I'm not pretending like I don't know you exist. I already know you exist. So what do you want? Can you make that squeaking monkey noise outside this window again? Tell me what you want. The last time I was here was in November. What do you want? I just painted Mary's room. Are you pissed? Fuck! Did you tip that over? Or was that me? Do you like Mary's room that I painted? Clara says that she wanted pink. Do you like the color? Are you talking into that little voice recorder so that we'd be able to hear you later on when we play it back? Do you have your head right next to mine? Are you on the bed with me? I don't feel you, but are you here? I'm in a very compromising situation here with how I'm laying because there was no other way to do this. I could feel you over my head. I hope people on the camera could see you. You're over on my right now. Tell me what you want without being an asshole about it. I know you're not my mother because you wouldn't be so rude. Did you like that little stunt that Paul and I played last night? Tell me how you feel about that stunt. If you're the same one that knows Laura, I'm really pissed that you bothered her when she lived here. And I'm not backing down on that. Are you a man or a woman or a teapot or a pallet or, I don't know, a flower? What are you? The devil? Answer. Are you the one that kicked out the family, the Dandies? If you're just some random spook that's playing havoc with this house at this time, you can move on. I want to talk to the ones that were so rude to the dandies, or the one. I don't care about no fly-by-night spook. I want to know who harassed the dandies, and I want to hear why. Give me your name. Tell me your name. This isn't a joke. You can free yourself if you put some effort into it. No one else can free you but you. We can help you, but you have to want it. You could go into the light with the rest of them, or you can stay here being the miserable entity you are. I hear that you're laying and waiting. Yeah, I was given a little tip. What are you waiting for? This position that I am in, if you don't know, is very compromising. Yeah, I know, this is really bad. You can have your way and really do some damage. The least you can do is tell me what your name is. Get your arms away from my neck. I'm not interested in that. That is wussy. I can see what you're doing. And I'm irritated that you're not communicating with me in a way I can understand without cutting my head off. I'm going to have a few people over tomorrow. And I'm inviting you to see if you'd like to join us with cake and punch. I'm bringing back the dandy tradition. And in the backyard, rain or shine, we're having cake and punch with people's names on the cake. And there's going to be visitors. And I want you right there in the middle with everybody else. But in exchange for the festivities, you need to tell me who you are before I leave here Sunday morning. And if you tell me early enough, we can get your name put on the cake too. Why do you keep moving around? Sit still. You know, I don't like kids with ants in their pants. Get away from my left ear. If you're not going to stick your tongue in it nicely, then get away from it. Are you going to get me your name before it's cake time tomorrow so that I can get your name put on the cake too? I don't have a gift for you, but I don't have a gift for anybody. It's just a celebration of us all being together. And of course, Claire's not going to be here, but we're reliving her tradition. And there's meaning to that. There's meaning behind it. This is Clara's house, not yours. And if she had the means, she would live here today until her last dying day. And if you had a part of kicking her out, you could still ask for forgiveness. Are you the same one that was just harassing Paula a little while ago? Paul's not used to being freaked out. What did you have to freak him out for? Why couldn't you be a human being with him? Give me some answers. I'm paying attention to you. The least you can do is be responsive with me. I just heard you on the floor again. I don't want you walking away. What's your name? Hey! Answer me. Tell me your name. I want your name. Tell me your name. Spell your name out in the recorder. Give your name to me. I'm asking you to communicate with me and give me your name so we can add it to the cake for Saturday. Did I go to school with you? Are you a relative of mine? Are you a relative of mine that I don't know? How old are you? Are you female? Because I think you're male. Can you speak into that recorder? Did I go to school with you? If so, give me your name. In on that recorder. Talk to it. Did you follow me here from where I live? Or were you here all along? How come you're making everybody so mad the last 4 days? Does that make you happy when we're not happy? How come you screamed at Paul when he came up the stairs harassing you? He didn't scare you. He came up the steps in front of everybody, loud and clear, pounded his feet, and yes, said derogatory things to you. Yes. He didn't scare you. How come you had to take a step further and scare him? You could have played the game equal. What's with the upper hand? Give me your name so I can put it on the cake. We can make amends. Doesn't have to be this way. One hand washes the other. I'm sure some relative of yours said that at one point or another in your life. Or maybe someone you went to school with said that. I don't know. I'm sure you heard it somewhere. Your name. Are we just some random folks that run into each other? Or did you know me? Tell me your name. Can you tell somebody outside downstairs your name? If you don't want to tell me, you can go up to them and whisper in their ear without being an asshole about it. You can tell them your name. If you don't want to tell me, I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. Immigration and whatever it is, where you go across the border over to Canada, they don't trust me. So why would you, I guess? Yeah, excuse me, sir. Who do you sleep with? What the hell does that have to do with anything? So if you don't trust me, they don't trust me. Maybe I had a bad record in a different life, but so if you don't trust me, you don't want to tell me your name, you could always tell them. And then they can tell me so we can get your name on the cake. You have to keep flying around me because I can see you going round and round. Well, I can't see you as humans see you, but I can see you the way humans cannot see you. So what's this going back round and round? Why are you doing that? I mean, you don't have pants on, so you don't have ants in your pants. What's the problem? Is that this just the way you live? Blocking light from a window on the grass in the backyard? What is that? If you're trying to say hello, they do have scribe writing or something where somehow or another you can get a pen and write down your note. You can turn a light off. You can block me from seeing light. You can write a note. If you need to tell us something, you don't have to be that way about it. You can just tell us. Obviously, you got some decent capabilities. You should use them to your advantage so that we can get you help if it is that that's what you want. The only other thing that I could think of is you like to be devious. And if you don't want to change and be nice, then I guess you got to go on and be devious. You already know I got the Lord on my side, but it's my understanding the Lord can give you permission to do whatever you want to do to me. But if you don't suck up to him, then you're not going to get what you want from him. To torment me. Am I not worth your time? I want to know who this is. And if
Coming up. Coming up.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Oh my God.
You all right?
My arms are falling asleep. Yeah, it was circling over my head. It was 2 times it was doing something in the stairs.
Officer came to the rescue. You all right?
There were 2 times I freaked because it was coming up the stairs. So,
We had coyotes up in here too. We heard the coyotes up there.
oh no, I didn't get it.
Oh, I know you didn't.
No. Wow. How far away?
In the holler.
Down by the road.
Yeah.
Something tipped over there, but I don't know if I did it or somebody.
I can't believe we were sitting out there. I was in the driveway, and I was sitting where we were, and there was a big bang. It came. I didn't know if it was from the pantry or my phone. I can't.
In the house?
I heard it coming from inside the house. Both of us did. I can't believe you didn't hear it.
No, I didn't hear it.
Maybe because of the fan.
No, maybe it was on the.
Well, it was on that side of the house.
That's weird.
So
What room do you want? Because I'll bring this room later.
I'm going west,
What? Oh,
but
what room is the
we're
next?
going to be going downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give us a minute, guys.
Yeah. Do they want any light effects or no?
He might.
Who's next and where?
Chuck. All right, let me bring this.
And that recorder?
Sorry, guys.
You
I
had big-
got to pay
you had
attention.
Bang on the house?
Inside the house.
Oh,
it was
you
either
heard it inside.
it was either Mike's room or the pantry.
I don't know how to lift up this recorder without touching it.
Oop. Hi, guys. It's me. He's going to be in here. No, Chuck's going first.
Who's Chuck?
There. You see it?
I always did the same thing.
All right, let's. If you want to fix it? Yeah, you're nice. You just want the blind.
Yeah, you can run them through.
You want to just do one?
We can run them through. No, he's
I don't know how to hold on to this so I don't
Oh, I got it.
ruin
You got that? Do you have? Oh, you have
Can I
them.
put lights behind him?
You want the red
Or,
one?
or doesn't he like that? I don't want the mirror in my face. Oh.
I hear you. All right, let me do.
I would do it in the basement, but I'm too scared.
It's too muddy down there. Nobody's going to the basement.
Look at the way I give them to you.
Will they go over
They're
there?
not going up there. You gotta be up there by yourself.
I might probably just walk through one
They
now
won't go where? Yeah.
because I finished kind of.
Yeah.
Hey,
Charlie, I'm gonna put the
I got
recorder
keys.
over here by you.
Okay.
We're recording with Charlie Halliday.
Hmm?
Record.
Oh,
Oh,
he
you
needs
need-
he needs the blinders.
all right.
It's horrifying. I had some.
Some of the people who are on here, I don't know if they know who you are. So
I'm gonna,
all right.
I had
Calm
some.
down.
There's a thing. I'm gonna take this doll out of the wall so it doesn't fall while he is doing his thing. Usually a lot of noise. So you want to introduce on here on there?
He's gonna tell us about
Okay.
videos.
Okay. Stand TV.
It's Charlie Halliday. He used to live in a house before the Dandy family. He walked us around, told us a lot of stuff about the property. Remember, and shared his memories with us. So he's going to see if he can get something going on here. So Charlie's up for 30 minutes. Have fun. Tell him what you want, Charlie.
I've never done this before.
Just do what your heart says.
I'm a virgin, you could say. I can remember as a child standing watching my mom wash the dishes at the kitchen sink. When you're in the kitchen, it's the two windows on the back of the house near the driveway, and watch shadows go by the window. And then walk outside and it'd be snowy. There'd be no footprints. My biggest question to whoever is here: why were you so mean to my older brother Frank? We called him Sonny. He's the one you heard Paul talk about a young man that almost hung themselves here. That was my brother. He was showing my younger brother how the cowboys would hang people and the chair come flying off and underneath his feet. My sister Pat would go outside, was outside playing, come running in up the stairs to save him. Why? Is my question. Why were you so mean to him? Why did he get all of those tail whoopings? Because you wanted to play games with the coal bins and empty them. Why? Simple question. But yet, you were so nice to me. The one time we made the little swimming pool, our little mud hole, in the middle of summer. And in the early 60s, the extension cords didn't have the ability to not shock you like we got today, with a nice thick rubber around it. And I picked myself up off the ground, and my brother says, "You got a handprint in the middle of your chest." Because my older brother was out at the pump house, my sister Pat was in the kitchen, and they were yelling back and forth because they were going to unplug the pump because that little pool we made, my dad let us make, filled up. I'm sitting in the room where my mom and dad used to sleep. I can remember the potbelly stove sitting in the middle of the front room, and the coal bin sitting next to the wall. My dad sitting in a chair. We love this house. And I know my mom had it blessed about 3 or 4 times from a priest from St. John's, because that's where she was. That's where we were. Okay. If I'm talking too much, stop. Tell me why. I'm just as vulnerable as Paul was. I'm just as vulnerable as Jeff was. Can't go nowhere. Can't get up and run. I'm tied to the chair. I've got a tingling feeling, but I don't feel handprints. I don't see anything through the black of the eye patch. I know that you know who I am. Because I can remember sitting at the kitchen table with the family eating dinner, and all of a sudden the kitchen door opened up, and my dad would say, "Come on in, John, sit down there, eat dinner with us." And there was a couple times that the door actually closed afterwards. We didn't say nothing about it. We just went on and ate our meal. We didn't think anything of it. And yes, every time I come up here, before or as I'm walking into the house, I say, "Hi, John. It's me again, Chuck. Just come up to visit a little bit." So many things have changed up here. I've read both the books. Haven't read Paul's last one. And I read what you did to the dandies. Why didn't you do half of that to us? What was our family? Why was our family different? The only one I knew by talking to my older sister that you hated was my brother Sonny. Him and I didn't get along. But why? I don't feel nothing. I don't hear nothing. Are you here? Are you going to show me that you know, that I can feel you're here with me? And then in Cora's book, Beth always had a very sweet smelling perfume. And normally little old ladies wear sweet smelling perfume. Were you here to protect her? Is that why they would smell it? And then all hell would break loose in her book of what it said? Where are you? I know I've told everybody I don't feel nothing when I come to this house. Sometimes I might feel a little hair stand on end, a little chill, goosebumps here and there. Earlier, just before Jeff was upstairs, we were talking about me doing this, never done it. And I came in this room, and I looked in the mirror, and I could feel the tingling from my shoulders to my head, all the way around. Was that you? I mean, I don't have my hearing aids in, and I can hear what they call white noise, but I don't hear you talking to me. Feel a little tingling in the head, like electricity going through me. But I don't feel you. I don't hear you talking to me. I don't feel you touching. Am I untouchable because I'm a holiday? What went on here many years ago before any of us knew? What went on? What caused you to be who you are being? What? Was it something drastic in your life? Did something drastic happen to you as you were young? Were you raised here? The humming that I've got in my ears, this thing, I'm going to call it white noise, getting quieter. Then it gets louder. Then it gets quieter. Is that you trying to communicate with me? I'm here listening. I'm very open. You cannot connect yourself to, but you can talk to however you need to talk to. I don't need to know your name. If you don't like me calling you John, tell me over that on that tape recorder that you don't want me to call you John. Tell me what to call you. I'm here. Many times my daughter come up. She felt. My granddaughter come up. She could feel stuff. I come up. I don't feel nothing. To me, this is just another home that I lived in and loved. So many good memories here as a kid. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I was 6 years old or 7 years old when we left. It was rough walking that mile and a half down that road to get on a school bus. But yet you were so good to us. You were so nice that I knew. Things changed a little. When I lived here, the room off the kitchen was the coldest room, my oldest sister's room. The little room upstairs they call Mary's room. That's where my sister Pat and my sister Franny's. The big room upstairs. That's where me and my 2 brothers slept. I want to thank you for one thing. All them nights that I laid down on the top of them steps and rolled all the way into the kitchen. How nicely you held me so I wouldn't have bruises or broke anything from how narrow those stairs were. Are you here? Put your hand on my shoulder. Make me feel something. Every so often, I got a little tiny light that pops up in my right eye. In the mask, it's just a tiny little light that pops up. Is that you? No? Yes? Are you flickering the lights in the front room? I know people moved in here and they destroyed what you love. They moved things around, turned it upside down, not the way you were used to it. Is that why you're so mean to the dandies? But all we did was live here. We didn't want to change nothing. We loved it. We enjoyed the woods, the trees, the swings. You protected me when my goat hit me in the chest. I feel you did. When I was up on the top of the hill and we had the Tarzan swing and my hand slipped, who was it that lifted me up? Was it you? There's that tingle again in my head. Is that you? Is that what I'm feeling? Are you trying to communicate with me through that tingle? I don't know. I've never, ever done anything like this. I watch it on TV. Yeah. This is the first time I've actually partaken into something with the paranormal, other than living in this beautiful home. Because I loved it when we lived in it, and I come up because I love it the way it is. The old home. Highlights. The match just lit up. Is that you? I don't know. How can you show me? How can you prove to me that you're here? Tingling? That could just be my body. The electricity in my body worked. The little lights in the black mask every so often off to the right side. Is that you? I don't know. But it's so good. I hate New York State, but it's so good to be here in this house. I would love to communicate with you. You were good to me when I was a kid, when I was just a little guy, running around here in shorts, no shoes, no shirt, bare feet. That little bee that stung me on the end of the finger, it almost killed me. It had to have been you. To get my mom and dad going so they take me to the hospital. It had to be. 104 sun temperature. It had to be you trying to take care of me. You've always tried to take care of me. So why won't you communicate? Let me smell the sweet smell. Let me feel the sweet touch. The friend that I'm going to say I had. The hug. The helping hand when I was hanging from one ankle so that I could grab the rope. It had to be you. Who else could it have been? Is there more than one here? Some caring, some not? I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say they feel this, they feel that. I don't know what I feel. Is there a way you could show me? Tell me what I'm feeling? Convince me that I know that it's you? I've listened to Paul. I've listened to him get angry. Was that you? Was it you that called me in the night when I was thinking about coming up here so that I would come? Was it you that gave me the want to sit in this chair and talk to you? Was it you? That's my question. Show me. Give me something. I heard Paul say he was touched. I ain't felt nothing but a little, I'll say, electricity going through my body. I ain't seen nothing but little lights every so often off to the right side of this mask. It's just a small little cracked light of a light. Is it you? For a minute there when I was talking about my brother Frank, Sonny, almost cried. Was that you? I don't know. Yeah, I just got a little bit of the electricity feeling. Is it you? Are you the one that keeps bringing me back to only? Keeps bringing me back to the Hinsdale. Is there a reason? What is it? Is it you? I'm not as young as I used to be. I can't run and do what I used to do. But yet, I can take this old body of mine with all its pains and come up here to meet you. Are you John? Are you Bert? Are you Frank? I don't know. There's a little noise right there, off to my right side. I know in Cora's book they always heard people talking outside of this room. Was it you? I don't hear you. I don't see you. I don't feel nobody touching me. Are you here? I'm curious. Why am I curious? Because I want to know who, when I was a little kid living in this house, was such a friend that looked after me. My older sister says I fell in the well. Okay. How did they know I fell in the well? Did you tell them? The handprint knocking me off the electrical cord that could have killed me. Was it yours? When Nanny Goat was being chased by the dogs and hit me right below right there, in the bone, bottom bone. Was it you that made sure that I flew up over all of those little tricycles and tractors and wheelbarrows and into the hay? It was right in the circular portion of the lilac tree that my dad put down so that we could to keep our lilac trees alive. Was it you? Were you the one that used to bring the horses from over the hill over here? Just so that my dad would take them back over? And sometimes I got lucky and got to go walking with him and talking with him. Was it you? I'm just curious. I'm seeking answers. I'm finally seeking answers from this house. And some of the answers may answer other people's questions. Wondering, what is that rock wall out there in the field that looks just like the under the kitchen, in the basement, in the kitchen, the way the rocks put it? What was put there? Was it you put it there many, many years ago, where they can't find the information on what was put there? Was it you? Here I am. Sure. Was it you? Was it the woman that had the perfume? Was it the shadows my mom and dad we would see walk past the kitchen sink area in the middle of the night when it was dark out? You couldn't see anything. There'd be snow on the ground. There'd be no footprints. Was it you that sent the white buck? Through the field? Was it you? So many questions, but no answers. I mean, you've had paranormals up here that are good at this. They know what they're doing. I don't. I'm just speaking from the heart. Just asking one question. Was it you? Yes or no? Leave it on the tape recorder. I don't care. All I ask is for an answer. Why were you so mean to my brother? Why did you empty the coal crate so he would get in trouble and get his tail wore out? Then when my sister put 3 pieces of coal on that coal crib, you left her coal but took his out. Was that you doing this? Why didn't you like him? Was he different? Was there something in his spirit that you didn't like? But yet, with my spirit, it seemed like you were a best friend. You were a big brother taking care of me. If I was messing up, you'd fix it. Hanging from a tree, from a rope, feeling 2 hands pick me up that I could reach the rope. Smacking me off that electrical wire so that I didn't get killed. I can remember so many good things up here that I can also been told and remember some of the not so nice. Like, why was that room off the kitchen that Millie slept in? They call it Mike's room now. Why was it so cold? If it was as hot as it is outside, that room felt like you had an air conditioner. And we didn't have air conditioners back in the 60s when we lived here. We were lucky if we had a screen to put in the window so we could open the windows without the bugs coming in. Was it you that protected us? A lot of unanswered questions. By what I read in Cora's book, you answered a lot of hers. You sent them answers. Where's mine? If you don't want to give them, fine. If you don't want me to come back up to visit you, fine. Was that a who that I heard? Was it a no? I couldn't make it out. Was it you that made that noise? I don't know what it was. Got the little lights again. Was it you that made my wife feel uncomfortable when she was in the house, but outside the house? She was very comfortable and enjoyed the weather. My little dog that we brought with us, she seemed like she was happier outside than when she was in the house on the couch with her. Was it you that made her feel that way? I don't know. I'm going to spend the night. If you want in my dreams, tonight's the only night I'm opening them up when I sleep.
Coming in, Charlie.
Come on in. It's been good talking with you. But is it you that's doing all this? Was it you? That's my question. Thank you for being here. And thank you for answering my question on that tape.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm. I get a little light, and it was about maybe that big right there.
Did you see the shadow? Did you see any darkness? You said you saw light.
Yeah, it flickered here. It would go lighter and darker, lighter and darker. But I just thought it was the man.
You okay? I know you were getting emotional.
Oh, when I talk about, I'm a very emotional person.
I know.
But oh man, Oh man, I can feel the electricity. I'm sweating. I'm hot now. I want to get outside. But
Now you get your
Yeah, it's the fresh air. It's cold and damp out there. We're gonna go to somebody here that we probably won't do a half an hour. We're gonna have Sophia do it, and
I said, play with it.
you don't have to have. We are certainly not gonna have handcuffs on because that doesn't fit the bill, and you don't have to have the blindfold, huh? No, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm gonna go outside and
Yeah.
we'll do this for what, 15 minutes? If you feel like you run out of time, don't want to talk anymore, just say something and we'll come right back in. No.
No, she's gonna say, okay.
Okay.
All you have to do is tell me you don't want to do any more. And you're on. Ask anything you want. You know about the house now. You never did before. This is Sophia. This is my granddaughter. She never knew anything about the house. She heard that it was a place we used to come that was haunted. She was interested, wanted to go. We kept telling her no. It took about a year before we broke down and let her come in. And she's experienced a couple of minor things, but she's only been here when, this is going to sound strange, but what I know is generally quiet. And I guess I'm the expert on this house. I know when things change in the atmosphere of the house. So I'll let her ask a few questions. Go at least 5 minutes if you can, and I'm sure you can because you know a lot about everything and you've been here. We've all been emotional today, so don't worry about it.
What do you want with my grandpa? I know he gets emotional talking about the house some of the time. So, like, why would you mess with him and not really anybody else? Yesterday, I saw my godmother in the corner of the room, and I want to know why she would be here. I think she would be protecting me, but I don't think she would want to be at this house because this house brings a lot of emotions to me. And I think it's really draining to me to be here, but it's like really nice to sit down and talk to the spirits and my godmother. I've had a couple of things happen to me here that nobody can really explain. And I haven't told Papa. I've had people touch me, which I've told him before, but people were pulling my hair once, and I don't like my head being touched really. And yesterday it was hard to handle seeing my godmother in the corner of the room because she died like 2 years ago. She would come up with my grandma, my mom, and Papa, and she would do like investigations kinda with them, and She never really talked about the house much. And once you get into paranormal, I don't think you can really back out of it because you're so invested in it that it's basically taken over your life. And I want to know why that is. I want to know why this house is so draining to your energy. And why they would even pick this house to stay at. I don't think that it's as active as it was in the 70s, but I also don't think that they're not here anymore. There's like a lot of emotions today, and it's hard, but I've never believed in these ghost things. Never. And I don't know why. I know that there's like forces, and they can do a lot of things to you. Like when I want to know why anybody would punch my papa. Why they'd be so rude. And ghosts are like something I've never thought that were real. And I've experienced in the last three days that there is stuff around. There is stuff that can touch you and like suck all your energy out. Because I've experienced that, and as soon as I walk in, it's like it's my own house. But once anything starts happening, I feel like I get scared and I get emotional. And it's hard to even think when you're here. I know you'd think you'd see things, but I want to like flat out experience what you can actually see. And seeing my godmother in the corner of the room feels very, very wrong to me. 'Cause I didn't think I'd ever see her again. 'Cause she died of a pretty tragic death. Not too tragic, but she was in the hospital for a while. I want to know why she'd come back to the house to see me. Or I know she'd want to protect me, but I'm not sure about this. Seeing her has been different since I've seen her, it's been hard to talk about her much. I cried for hours after she died. And I feel like I can feel when things happen. Cause like, I don't know how to explain it because I don't know how you would ever know what's happening when you don't, like, you wouldn't even know it's happening if you couldn't feel that it's happening. Cause like, my brothers, they don't know how I feel most of the time, and they think I'm crazy when I stare off into space and see things. I haven't really talked about me seeing those things. And it's like, I've seen many people here that I know aren't actually here, but they're here from like the spiritual world. And I don't know why they would be messing with people, but I think that it's gonna be a rough time. When I feel things touch me, that's like, I know there isn't anything touching me. But there has to be, because what would grasp onto your leg? And pull your hair? Touch your hands? I don't know why these spirits, or whatever they are, didn't want to cross. Because why would you haunt a house for like ever instead of going to the light? Because you know you're just messing with people. And when you mess with people, gosh, these ghosts. I feel like the people don't feel like themselves after they've been touched and interacted with a ghost. And I want to know why anybody would want to interact with people. But I can understand it. I can understand why Cindy would want to be here with me. But I don't know why entities want to mess with people like Papa. And like Link, when he gets scratches on his legs and bite marks. I want to know why these ghosts can't just go mess with somebody else. Why would they want to punch people? I know lots of people have experienced how this house has interacted. And they get a lot of different things. But I think that most of the things can be kinda debunked. Because when it sounds like stuff falls, the ghost wouldn't pick it back up, would they? Like, if nothing's on the ground, how would anything have fell? This home can really mess with people. And mess with how they're feeling. I want to know why. Why do I have to experience all this stuff? Like, I've seen many squishy figures while I've been talking. I know you guys are listening to what I'm saying. I know that you guys are out here with me. You're somewhere in this room. And I want to know why you can't just make yourself known and let people know that you're actually here.
Where you mean squishy figures? Like wormy things? Huh? Want to go outside? Yes. Okay, come on. You've never been afraid of this house? Shit, I'm afraid of it, are you? No. Sophia said that she needed, let me just hold this. Hang on a second, guys. Sophia said that she needed, hang on. Let me just hold this. All right. Sophia said that she needed to explain how she felt about this house for a lot of reasons. For her own personal reasons, the idea that she used to love coming here with Cindy, her godmother. And it was fun for them because it was like an adventure and just silliness for them. You know, she was the one who wanted to do a little talk to the house or about the house. She learned a lot of things about the house from, she's heard stuff from her Nana and from me and from Mommy, but she never feared anything here. She was never afraid. Well, she kind of like anybody. I think all of us here that have come here have had a little fear now and then. But she never felt afraid. She can come in the living room and sit or sit in the kitchen with Corey or with myself or Nancy or her mom or Nana. She loves coming here with Nana. And I think that's what's upsetting her too, is that Nana wasn't able to come up tonight. But she really believes she saw Cindy here, and I think that Cindy may have been here because she was. And I believe too that Cindy would be here to protect her. Not from anything in the house, but just to be with her. And she was so adamant saying that she wanted to talk. And I said, you don't have to, but I want to. It's important to me. And anything that's important to her is important to me. And I wish her mother and Nana were here. Because we spent the last 14 years coming here. And with them being absent, she feels like she's been robbed. Her mom's quite ill, and I know Nana has a lot of things to do. And I'm probably, I don't know, I could say, I've said this before in the past, and I don't care what people say about me or about what I said about the house, but I really have been thinking about coming to an end with the house because I think most of everything that I needed to accomplish for Clara has been accomplished. I'm not trying to accomplish anything for me to write a second book or a third book. I could care less about that. I talk to Clara weekly. She's been injured yearly by all the people who say they're going to do something for her and it never pans out. And it turns out to be productions of things that benefit those that are doing a show or whatever it is that they're doing in a project. Clara's story needed to be told. And I hope I can get it completely told here this year with the help of Link, with the help of Nana, if she wants to help, with all that she's seen, all that she's been involved with. And we'll go from there. I think Kim still wants to talk in Mike's room, and then we'll stop this segment of what we've been doing. Okay? So let's get...
Let me go to the ladies' room before we get to
Okay. She's gonna get... She's gonna refresh up here, and then we'll go do a session with Kim. You know, a lot of people don't understand that at one time this place was very, very important to me. The Dandy family was important to me, especially Mike, Laura, and Mary. I'm sorry, Mike, Laura, and Clara. I had care for everybody. I didn't have a lot of care for Phil, the father, but I cared about everybody, but especially those three, Mike, Laura, and Clara. And I'm glad that Clara and I can be as close friends as we were back then. But I have, this is part of my life. And if other people don't like it, I don't give a crap. Because this has been a part of my life, and I've gone through it with many different people. And those people are important to me in every respect of the way that our friendship has grown over the years. But we'll get this set up for Kim. And it's midnight. Good Lord. And then we're probably going to wind down. I'm going to wind down because I want to go to sleep before 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning. And then wake up at 7 or 8 in the morning. You know, sleep. Actually, why are you always eating pizza? Actually, sleep for a little more than 3 or 4 hours or 5 hours straight. And I have been feeling better to do that. And, oh, she's fine. Yeah, she's all right. She knew she had to say what she felt about the house. I don't know what she meant by seeing squishy things. I mean, I was right there in the other room. I didn't want you guys to think that we would just all run away. I mean, when I was upstairs, they were all outside. When Link was upstairs, we were all outside. When Charlie was outside, or when he was in Beth's room, which was his parents' old bedroom, we were outside. We were watching. We were listening. I mean, we weren't running 3 miles away. When Sophia was here, she just couldn't see me, but I was 10 feet from her. So there's no way I would leave her in any kind of fearful manner. And I'll talk to her about the squishy thing, so we'll go from there. And just strange that she would say that. Oh yeah, I was very close, Carol. If you look, there's the kitchen door. I was right. Where the freaking hell's my finger? Where's my? I can't figure this camera out. It's sitting in a tripod, and I don't know where it is. I was right on the other side. You can't see my finger. I was on the other side of that doorway there. Oh shit.
Right here.
I'm walking out of the room. I was right here. There's Sophia. I was right here. She was. I mean, I could throw a rock at her, and I could throw a puffball at her and hit her. I can't figure what I'm trying to show you. But I think I've accomplished what I can without doing a whole lot of research about the land and stuff. We wanted to find out. That's why Charlie's here too, to give us insight to what he saw and experienced what he grew up here with the land, because there's so much cuckoo stuff about the land. We can't figure out what the foundation, where the barn used to be. It ain't anywhere where people today think it was. So you want to go in Mike's room?
Mike's room?
Okay, we're going in Mike's room.
Somebody asked.
Do I have something to stand up?
Yeah, we're gonna put it like this.
Or Mildred's room. Yep, Mildred's room. Or maybe even Flo Henderson. Flo McMahon's room.
Put it up here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll leave it
Oh,
right
look
here.
at this redness. Oh, shit.
Remember, you're gonna be able to do that.
I don't know. Yakabata. I just bent the hell out of my legs or my fingers. I don't know how I'm going to get this to stand up here. Out of here, ducky. Holy shit, I actually did it. You look like you're in some brothel.
I don't know if anybody can
Oh, it's so spooky in here, like Sammy.
Oh, well, where's your stuff there? Can't afford you.
All right, I'm getting ready. Hold on.
Who's got your phone?
My phone is on
That's
the
my
table.
phone. Excuse me.
Okay.
No, I'm looking.
Thanks.
Where is it?
It's on the table and it's on my porch.
Ouch, porch. Ouch, ouch.
No, it's a porch. Okay. I've been here since Wednesday, and for the first minute I walked in that door, it is very disorienting in here. A lot of things being misplaced, moved. And I know you've been here hiding in the background, and hiding and hiding. And so the other day when everyone went and I did my hour and a half by myself in here, there was a lot of stuff that you can debunk, right? Like speaking of the house and different things like that. The two things that I could not debunk at all was the shadow I seen up through the hole in the ceiling, and the sound of whatever it was that dropped on the floor and scraped against the floor right above my head. I knew you were playing with me. I knew you were, because I'm not one to back down from stuff. But if you wanted to do something, you could have came to me downstairs. I wasn't going to play the game of luring me upstairs when nobody was here. But you didn't come down. I was in this house for an hour and a half by myself. You've been lurking in the background, and all day today you've been on my back. All day. I've listened to the experiences that other people have had here. Like, what's the deal, man? Really? What is the deal? Are you going to come out and make yourself known? Or are you just going to hide in the shadows? Because what's the point? What's the point of hiding? So I'm going to sit here quiet for a couple minutes. See what you're going to do. All right, you're here. Are you just an energy vampire? Is that what you're trying to do? Like causing emotions and everybody to be disoriented? You know, so what's your point, man? I think you're a combination of some things. Maybe you don't even know what your point is. Maybe you're just stealing energy because you're trying to exist. Do you need help with something? Are you stuck? You just trying to eat off everybody? I mean, I know you're right here. I feel you. There you are. Can you talk to me? Do you need help? Is there somebody in here? All right, so I know you're there. I'm not going to ask for circus games. I'm not going to, hang on something, something. It's been said before that the sounds needed answers from Paul. And I know Paul's been looking for answers. What is it that you need from him? What is it that I don't know? I'm not trying to be antagonistic. I just don't understand why you just been hiding in the back the whole time. And here you are there. So I heard this is the room that had the dancing furniture. I heard the story about stuff falling off the shelf when the magazine's staying in place in like the foods room. I heard that this when Chuck lived here, this was the coldest room in the house. Is there something separate that's in this room? Or is it just a collective? Feel you behind me again. I think I confused you because I am divine because I couldn't perfectly say. Are you confounded by that? Again, I'm not here to act like you're some kind of circus freak and do all that stuff. I mean, if there is something you need help with, if you do want to move on, we can help you with that because it must be pretty shitty to be hiding in the damn shadows all the time. I don't know, maybe you've lost power. I know there are a lot of people come here to investigate and aren't always respectful. Is that what you're angry about? And I keep looking this way because I know you're here. But I know you're not earthbound. I know you're not. I think you're a combination of multidimensional energy. You're not an earthbound spirit by any means. Not the one that's been hanging out with that I felt since Wednesday. Sorry, you can't have my energy. Ain't happening. It's not happening. I mean, if it is that you want to move on, that there's nothing here for you anymore, then if you could make that known in any way possible that you can, please do so. But when I sat here, uh, the first 40 minutes when I was by myself, I asked a lot of questions. And one of my preferred methods is the dowsing rods. And got some very intriguing answers. I want to do that again, but I'm not going to do it on camera right this moment. We went through, Sophia, and what a brilliant, strong young lady she is. I'm so proud of her. She's so pretty. But we also found out some things that Sophia hasn't told her papa, Um, and one thing I know for sure they're not going to have is you mess with our emotions at all when we're not playing that game. You feed on the weak is what you do. So that's helpful a lot to what you're about. And again, that could come from being hurt or stuck or whatever. I'm not trying to misunderstand you. I'm just telling you what I feel. Maybe just like hanging in the background. I'm sure there's, like I said before, there's a lot of people come in here and disrespect this place. But there's also people that care about this place who've been here, who want the story, all the stories to be told correctly. I don't think you like that. Right now, it's backed off. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Where'd you go? Are you still hiding out there in the kitchen? I always saw your shadow out there earlier. Where'd you go? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna wait till we go to sleep tonight? Is that what you're doing now? Gonna step back and try to gather up energy? Is that what you're gonna pull? Well, I'm ready. I'll be ready. I'll be waiting for you. I don't think it's me you're after. Am I right? Maybe you don't like the fact that I can sense you. But that game of trying to draw me upstairs when I'm by myself, and if you couldn't come to me, yeah, it's kind of stupid. There's lots of people here seeking answers. Maybe you're going to be like you the one playing the politics. Why did you choose Clara's family? Why did you torment them? You want to hold my hand? Here you go. Are you lost? Well, hello. Can you go? I just thought you sat on the back with me. Or are you a trickster that attack other people? Again, I'm protective, so. All right, yeah. I know you've heard other people, certainly. Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear the bed creaking. Are we ever going to get any answers, or is this just going to be the deal? I can see why Paul's getting tired of coming here and never getting any answers. Hi. I'm not playing with you. You're right behind me. You think you're going to try to feed off some fear? What fear? Again, I'm protected. I know better. You're going to wait till we're asleep, right? Is that what you can do? That's the thing about what's here. It plays cat and mouse. It tries to unnerve you. It tries to feed off fear. Preys on the people that they think are weak or whose energy's not protected. It makes you wonder. Yeah, I hear you. I know you're right here. And I'm not being antagonistic. But you're not going to try to take people's energies and not give them. We're here. Did you hear? You're not going to try to take people's energies. All right, buddy. We're here. Did you hear? Did you hear on the bed? All right, buddy. Here, listen. We're here. Did you hear? Did you hear it?
What kind of voices?
What voices?
Get the fuck out of here. We're all hearing it out there, and I just thought you had that, like the spirit type box thing that you have. No, you have a robot, and you're talking for 5 minutes with you. Go ahead and chill that. We're still live. So
Okay.
it doesn't echo, but
You didn't hear us sitting on the bed with me?
yeah.
I did not hear what you guys were hearing. I'm sitting here, I could feel it. It was on my back. I called out. I definitely heard there was somebody in the kitchen. But could you?
I got the piece of pizza for right when you started.
Oh, then that was
right when you
okay.
started.
Then maybe that was you. I heard.
Yeah. But after that, who was talking to you?
I didn't hear them talking to me.
Then you had one of the best experiences I've ever seen in this house. Ask her. Ask Charlie. Hey, Charlie said, who's in there with her? Who's talking? Stop. We're live. We're acting that way.
It came. It was on my back, and then after and I said I felt it pull away, and then it came and it sat on the bed. It came and sat on the bed with me, and it touched my hand. That's when I was like, "You want to hold my hand?" And it grasped my arm, and all I could think about is nameless.
So everybody in the last 3 or 4 minutes, everybody came into the porch. If they didn't know what the hell was going on, there was a voice in here or something talking. It sounded like a robot, am I right? She's falling asleep. She don't get to bed.
Yeah.
It sounded like a robot voice, like.
So it was answering me, but
I gotta play this back. I gotta, when this is over, I gotta play it back. This kid's about to fall over.
I'm thinking about what I experienced.
I'm gonna do something for you. When we're done in a minute, I'm gonna have a cigarette, and I'm gonna ground you. Okay, you've been through a very emotional.
I'm gonna ground her. We're gonna.
I've never been grounded.
What the hell was that?
It sounded like the noise you had
That's the
last.
sound I heard upstairs.
Well, while I'm in this,
It went that way.
yes, we have to play that back. That was crazy. It was like a robot, exactly. It went on for how long did it go, Charlie? How long did the voice we heard in here in this room? 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 minutes, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say 2 or 3 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
I had nothing. You guys saw I was sitting here with
That's what he
you.
was.
Lisa thought it was a spirit box.
Yeah.
We have to play that back. That was crazy.
Because it was grumbling.
It was like a robot voice.
Could you hear it sit on the bed?
Huh?
It was loud as day. It came and sat on the bed, and it came right up here. Like you could hear it on the bed.
No, Lake, you weren't wrong. If you're watching, you weren't wrong. I said I think she's got her box in there with her.
No,
She doesn't have nothing.
That's it.
Oh, look at my thing just turned off.
Yeah, he showed me where your box was.
Right.
Yeah, sitting.
Well, then you had a fucking spirit in here talking for 2 minutes, and he's a nasty ass dog.
He likes women.
She heard the voices. I heard it loud and clear. Me and Colleen. Yes, she most certainly did. Her 30 minutes is up.
Yeah, you saw where my spirit box was.
Yeah, I showed him that, and I showed him
Someone
where
was
the
talking.
noisemaker was.
Yeah.
Right
They're
there.
both sitting right there beside each
And
other.
my dowsing rod on top of my dowsing rods.
Oh, okay. Those are dowsing. I didn't know.
It's the gray thing with the gray. It's
Right.
It's my dowsing rods. I have nothing in here.
Okay, well, we're going to end the live because
All
it's
right.
been going for almost 3 hours. It's time for people around here to go to bed.
Yeah,
And if I hear any, yeah, no, and maybe even some water or pop or something. But if I hear a whole bunch of screaming in an hour, I'm cutting off penises. I'm going to die, and you know where that starts. Did you hear me, Linky Poo? It's time to go to bed, period.
Thanks.
So thank you for everybody coming in. I want you to go back and listen to this. I've got to hear it because I had the volume down on, I had Kim's phone watching, and I had it way down. I was afraid to turn it up because we were very close to the room on the porch. So I'll see you guys later. Let's figure out what this was because that was strange. And there's nothing in here. I promise you.
I didn't know I was leaving.
We'll see you later. Yeah, and it was Charlie that received the doorbell accidentally.